Canem Coultham Canine Urinal Operation Guide. Urban Canine Urinal. Cities have now got an ally to fight the trouble caused by dog urine. Canem Coultham. A retractable and self-cleaning urinal used to receive and conduct dog urine to the sewers, avoiding any odours or damage caused by corrosion of buildings and urban furniture. Ruben has gone out for a walk with Basti, a veteran 11-year-old Shiba Inu. He heads to the nearest canine urinal. During the walk, no more than 5 minutes, Ruben walked briskly and without stopping. At no time has he allowed Basti to get close to walls, corners, lampposts or benches, which today, unfortunately, are always attractive places for dogs when nature calls. The owner goes to the console to activate the urinal. By turning the selector to the left, he raises the decorative planter, exposing the urine receiving post. Basti approaches it and has a sniff. He likes it. The first time they urinate, dogs expel most of the urine from their bladder. It should be noted that the first time is the most harmful due to the volume, which is why the urinal's controlled collection gets rid of a good part of the trouble that could be caused. Positive reinforcement is important, so rewarding the animal's behaviour by expressing satisfaction and offering it a treat is always a good idea. Basti seems to agree. After use, move the lever to the right to activate the self-cleaning cycle. This way, the post and the tray are cleaned while the decorative planter is lowered, thus hiding the urinal. The Canem Coultham solution is visually pleasing, so it can be installed anywhere without disrupting the aesthetics of the environment. Additionally, it doesn't give off odours since urine is flushed into the drain during the self-cleaning cycle. On the control console, Canem Coultham is equipped with a water dispenser specifically designed for dogs, which is filled by overflow so it won't splash our pet's face. In addition, it's emptied after use to ensure that the water is always clean and fresh. Going back home, Ruben will allow his dog to mark his territory, but only in permitted places, such as the drains of the road or tree bases. This isn't such a big problem, since the amount of urine is much smaller and it's at permitted points, so it neither destroys nor damages the image of the city. Ruben has to return to work on time, while his pet waits for him at home impatiently. In the evening, and with more time, they'll be able to go to the dog park where Basti can run and bathe in the river, just the way he likes. What issues does dog urine cause in cities? We could collate them in 4 groups. Corrosion of metallic materials such as lampposts, bollards, bins, benches, etc. These damages can be to a great cost to municipalities, taking up investment that could otherwise be redirected to other areas. The aesthetic problem. Corners, shop windows, portals and lampposts with the typical blackish wet contour, which sometimes hold real pools of urine. In addition to this, there's some added nonsense, albeit well-meaning, that citizens apply on their own. It's an aesthetic aberration to find jugs of water tied next to corners like scare dogs on the streets of the city. In a similar fashion, we can find corners, shop windows or portals full of sulphur, or the classic posters that citizens put up when they're upset by the incivility of some dog owners. Damage to plants and trees. If we look closely, we can see how the hedges stay dry in scattered areas, which there's no way to recover. Likewise, you can see burnt grass circles, even bushes and trees can end up drying. Not because of discharge of rust, but because of the accumulation of dozens of dogs a day. The excess of urea burns the plants. Unrest among citizens. It's more evident that the issue of dog urine generates many issues among citizens due to discrepancies. Some of the responsible dog owners pay for the sins of the ones who aren't so good, as it's a topic which is usually generalised. Is it possible to put an end to the urine problem in cities? Of course, a dog is able to urinate in the right places from day one, if the owner's behaviour is correct. It's even easier to prevent the dog from urinating where it shouldn't. In any case, both things are possible, they only require a bit of attention and effort. At Canem Cultum, we don't doubt the ability of dogs, nor do we doubt the conscientious owners who do things well. We are concerned though about certain dog owners who live anchored to the supposed comfort of being able to use the whole city as a huge dog park. Taking this type of person out of that selfish comfort is a goal that can only be achieved by giving visibility to the problem, raising awareness with patience, and if that doesn't work, acting firmly. Do urinals replace recreational areas? No. Canem Cultum is simply an additional option to the existing ones. As much as possible, Canem Cultum encourages dog owners to take their dogs to a dog park or recreational area. Since we understand that animals also need to run, discover things, interact with other dogs, and ultimately develop their instincts as the animals they are. Instincts that we limit by keeping them in urban environments. Therefore, Canem Cultum has to be combined with trips to fields or recreational areas as much as possible. Always thinking about the health and happiness of the animals. Finally, remember that you can send us your suggestions whenever you want to our email. Thank you and see you next time.